Have you ever looked at a banana, a potato, or even a mushroom and wondered, who was the first person brave enough to eat this? It's a fascinating question because, at one point in history, humans had absolutely no idea what was safe to eat and what could kill them. Let's travel back tens of thousands of years. Imagine living in a world with no supermarkets, no restaurants, no farming, and definitely no food labels. Every day was a search for survival. Early humans had to find food in forests, rivers, and open grasslands. But here's the problem. Nature is full of both food and poison. Some berries are sweet and nutritious. Others look almost identical but are deadly. Some mushrooms are delicious, while others can kill a person within hours. So how did humans figure out the difference? The answer is simple, but not easy. It was through observation, experimentation, and generations of shared knowledge. Early humans likely watched animals. If birds or monkeys were eating certain fruits, they might have guessed those fruits were safe. But they couldn't rely on animals completely because some animals can safely eat foods that are poisonous to humans. So, eventually, people had to experiment. Instead of eating a large amount of an unfamiliar plant, they may have tried a tiny bite first. If nothing happened, they might eat a little more the next day. If someone became sick, that plant would probably be avoided in the future. Sadly, this process wasn't always successful. Throughout history, many people almost certainly became seriously ill or even died after eating poisonous plants, toxic mushrooms, or dangerous animals. Those painful experiences became important lessons for the rest of the community. Over time, families passed this knowledge from one generation to the next. Parents taught their children which berries to pick, which roots to dig up, which fish were safe to catch, and which plants should never be touched. As thousands of years passed, humans became better at recognizing edible foods. Then something incredible changed everything: the discovery of fire. Cooking made many foods safer to eat, easier to digest, and more nutritious. Some plants that were poisonous when raw became safe after cooking. Meat became less likely to carry harmful germs, and people could enjoy a much wider variety of foods. Later came agriculture. Around 10,000 years ago, humans began growing crops like wheat and rice, and raising animals instead of depending only on hunting and gathering. This gave people a more reliable food supply and allowed civilizations to grow. Today, we don't usually question whether a potato, an apple, or a loaf of bread is edible because countless generations before us already answered those questions. Modern scientists continue to test foods for safety, but much of what we know comes from thousands of years of human experience. So the next time you enjoy your favorite meal, remember this: the food on your plate isn't just the result of farming or cooking. It's the result of thousands of years of curiosity, courage, observation, and the knowledge passed down by our ancestors. And maybe the bravest person in history wasn't a king or a warrior. Maybe it was the first human who looked at a strange plant and thought, I wonder if I can eat this. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's always asking interesting questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.